each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kelly Oubre.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then it's Maxey, and it's Yabusele in at the center position. And for the Bulls, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win, don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Now, here's Williams. It's Vucevic, high post. Fades back. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now the 76ers with it. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
From Pete Giddy. They get it again. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Now here's Giddey. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Williams against Martin. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
That is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Oubre against White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
White against Maxey. White, the pass to Giddey. Pass to White. Giddey with a screen on Oubre. Here's White. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when he missed that.
Here's George. Smith with the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Maxey. And Levine with the basket. On the assist by Vucevic.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
For three, Maxey. Can't get it to go. He's made three. He's missed three so far. White on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Levine. That shot off. Some solid defense from Martin. Deflected. And he recovers it. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
And Gordon has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by one. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Eric Gordon. He's out there with Maxey, and it's Bona in at the center position. DeSumo outside. Pass to Ball. Smith with a screen on Maxey. Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup. Ball's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Here's Ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Williams a screen on Maxey. There's Ball with a three. Drops in the three. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to DeSumo to the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Maxey, coming off a 28-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
The shot by Buzel is no good. 76ers trail by 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Zach LaVine comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And Giddey's subbed in for Ball. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Giddey. Back to LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. 13 feet out. Shot by LaVine, no good. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Martin. It's George on the wing. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
LaVine passes to Giddey. They set the pick. To the middle. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Yabusele. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Martin. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Over Giddey. Hits the front of the rim and out. Chicago leading by 5. It's stolen by Maxey. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's George on the wing. Over LaVine. The kick out to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead, up 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. The Timberwolves will face off against the Mavericks out in Dallas. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
I prefer even fight. Should be a good one.
Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers. They've been fighting it out through the first half of play.
I'll be blunt, their bench has been a no-show. When the starters come out, everything falls apart. The second unit just needs to step up.
Or just don't take the starters out. Has to be one or the other.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far. Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Levine. Vucevic, a screen on George. Here's Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Martin, the pass to Maxey. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Maxey's got 13.
This is why so many, including myself, are excited about Maxey's future, showing how phenomenal of a scorer he can be.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre Jr. One shot.
Drops. He ties it up. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Bulls. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Levine with a screen on Martin. Pass to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Zach LaVine.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
White against Oubre. It counts, and the foul. Kobe White picks one up.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
At the line for one.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Maxey. Giddey passes to White. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Oubre from downtown. It's rebounded by LaVine. Levine's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. Takes it inside, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Williams has got his second bucket on the night. Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 1-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Giddey against Maxey. 4 on the clock. Giddey passes to Vucevic. That one off the back iron and out. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
First one falls for him. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And White has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Dosunmu for 3. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gordon on the wing. The Sixers with another miss.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Ball finds White. Smith with a screen on Gordon from about 19. Ooh, offline. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Eric Gordon, and it's Maxey in at the point. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Now Gordon. Driving inside. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
The first free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for counsel. No good on the second free throw.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Smith. Here's Buzelis. Dosunmu outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jackson. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Maxey. Goes up off the inbound. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
White for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
George passes to Martin. White against Oubre. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Ooh, the elevation from Levine.
What determination from Levine. Finding his finish despite the contact.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 1-point game. George against Levine. For 3, Maxey. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
George against Levine. Williams a screen on Maxey. Giddey passes to White. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Levine for 3. At the arc, Zach Levine.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Shot from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. Good work defensively by Oubre. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. To the inside. Martin finds Maxey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Giddey.
A natural scorer who plays with a lot of energy. Maxey, he's going to have a long career.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Levine against George. Levine passes to Giddey. Money!
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
You know what to do. Show us your moves. You need dance lessons. Let's see those dance moves.
Here's Yabusele, covered by Vucevic. Here's Yabusele. That one is off. Nice D from Vucevic. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 1, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Zach Levine.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 3. Here's Maxey. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Maxey. Let's go with a 3. And buries it from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And timeout is called by Bill. White for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.